Hey everyone, I'm Hector Mirai, and this is Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So we like fantasy and great storytelling, not just for the big mythical stuff that we can't find anywhere else, but also for the things that we can find here, but just to find them in bigger and better quantities. I was discussing Rings of Power with someone recently, and they said that their favorite thing about the show was the friendship between Duran and Elrond. And I gotta admit, it's touching. It's funny, it's witty, but it's also really touching, because in some ways finding really good friendship is just as much of a fantasy as, rings and elves and hair that just magically looks good all the time. And I've grown to appreciate over time in ministry that friendship is a huge thing, and it really is hard to come by. One of my favorite memes in all of Jesusdom is where it says, "Nobody talks about Jesus's miracle of having 12 friends in your 30s." And I think it's something we need to come to really appreciate, is that having good friends and being good friends is something that actually is a huge blessing and something that we should give the proper attention it deserves. In John chapter 2, Jesus, started his public ministry and people started flocking to him. But John 2:24 and 25 says this: "But Jesus would not entrust himself to them, for he knew all people. He did not need any testimony about mankind, for he knew what was in each person." Jesus got all the attention in the world, but was cautious to actually trust himself because he knew trust himself to others because he knew what was in their hearts. Yet he found 12 people, even counting Judas, that he could invest in. And I want you to be encouraged that not everybody deserves the label of friend, but there are people out there that deserve it, and we should invest in those friendships because they actually increase the quality of life all around. Remember to catch Faith and Fandom 180 every Wednesday morning on the Back Row Morning Show, only on LTN Radio. And if you'd like to learn more about Faith and Fandom, head over to faithandfandom.org, where you can learn about our Comic-Con ministry, podcast, memes, apparel, and book series. You can even read new chapters before they make it to the next book. I'm Hector Mirai, and thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.